Hi Intermediate, I'm back with another video on 10.5. So we're supposed to graph this. And as you notice, this is not in vertex form. So we're going to use the formula to find the vertex. Okay, so this is the formula to find the vertex, and A is in front of the x squared term, B is in front of the linear term. Just don't forget to include the plus or minus. Okay, so I'm going to do negative 4 over 2 times 2, and you have to keep crunching out this front value here. Okay, so it turns out that the x value, or specifically the h, right, because h is a specific x value, the h of the vertex is 1. So now what you're going to do is what you calculate for this, you're going to plug it, this says plug that in to find the y, right, because h is a specific value for x. So now I'm going to plug into the original, so I'm going to do g of 1, right, I'm taking this value and I'm plugging it in to find the height, what the height is of that value. Okay, so 2 minus 4 plus 4, so that's 2. Okay, good, the height is 2. So again, that's your k, which is a specific y value. So my vertex is 1, 2. One and 2. Okay, now this was causing confusion for students because what you want to notice is that the lead term of this is positive, which means that this parabola is face up, okay? And you are face up above the x-axis, which means that you do not have any x-intercepts, right? Because you're never going to cross the x-axis. So all these graphs will always cross the y, but some will not cross the x, okay? So x-intercepts are not guaranteed. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to find another point for x. So, ooh, I put this guy in the wrong spot. Hold on a second. Hold on one moment there. 1, 1, 2 is right over here. Sorry about that. Everybody's probably staring at that wondering where the heck. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go for my y-intercept. So it doesn't have an x-intercept, but it's because this is face up, but it's going to have a y-intercept. Okay, so for the y-intercept, you're going to let the x equal to 0. So you just plug in 0 into this function. Okay, so that's at 0, 4. And now I'm going to use the symmetry. Right, the axis of symmetry is x is 1. The x is always equal to h for the axis of symmetry. So this is h, this is k. So let's see, you are 1 unit away here. So if I go 1 unit away over here, that would overall be 2 across and 4 up. Okay. Okay, so it gives you that. So that graph doesn't have x-intercepts, and if you ended up solving for the x-intercepts, they would actually come out complex. They'd come out as complex numbers. So when there are no x-intercepts on the graph, they solve out to be complex. Okay? I'll catch you in another video. Bye-bye. Oh, you know what? Real quick before we do that. So if a parabola is face up above the x-axis, it has no x-intercepts. If a graph is face down below the x-axis, it has no x-intercepts. So these two cases have no x-intercepts. All right, gang, catch you again soon. Bye-bye.